Hello Collective, thanks for joining me. I hope you are all doing well. So the other video that I did just randomly started energetically taking form of an Aries energy, so I went with it and I've posted it as an Aries horoscope, which I've not done for a while, so I thought let me just keep going with that theme. So this is going to be Leo. There you go. So we have the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. We're going to see this is looking into the loving world of the karmic Leos, and see what they've got going on hidden behind the scenes to see how we can help them make better choices and decisions and recognize the impact of their actions on those around them. So we've got the Ace of Wands, something inspiring. We've got here the Empress. We've got the Magician. And we've got the Page of Pentacles. So this Leo energy is feeling motivated and inspired, abundantly inspired. They're feeling, it feels like on cloud nine, or that's how they present or how it should be. There's the Magician, which is amazing strong connection with there, because it's the idea, it's the birthing, and then it's the creating, bringing it into the physical. And this Page of Pentacles is the original intention in manifest. And then we've got here the Four of Pentacles, which is the building, the foundation, the stabilizing of the intentions, heart-centered, but every aspect that it's linked to is still linked to here with the essence and coding of that. So it's financially stable, or that's the intention, the idea, that's what it would bring forward. Somebody that is abundantly creative, like what this Leo is displaying, they will be able to take that intention and idea and place it anywhere. So this person may well have multiple businesses and so on, or could invest or see a good idea and know that it's worth investing into some way. Or because we are looking at the karmic version, this is the persona that they portray, but the karmic side, which is showing through, could also be that this are other people's ideas, but they finance the money and make a duplicate copy. For some reason I'm getting, so with say life coaching, for example, or I suppose even with tarot readings, it would be go and have a session of life coaching or a tarot reading, get the experience, see how they've done it, and then when you come back, you know how to model your business or how to do it, the experience you got, or what to change, or how to make your version, make it the own, but that would be the blueprint that you would be working from. So there's something like that that feels relevant to someone. So you could be being mirrored in some way, whether it's anything that you're putting out there. Obviously, we are seeing that a lot. So the focus of a lot of the readings are starting to home in on these content stealers. It feels that it's such an overwhelming area that's never going to be able to be stopped or tackled. But I suppose it all begins with identifying it in the first place. So there's something like this. It feels that with this combination, it's an absolute winning combination. It's like a bubble machine. Huh? No pun intended there. A bubble machine that's just producing more and more bubbles, and it all looks pretty and amazing, and people want to touch it, feel it, and just immerse themselves in it more, or just looking at, wow, that type of thing. But there's a hollowness underneath, which is what lets me know that there's no energetic thread that's got roots. It's coming from multiple, it's manufactured in some way. So yeah, just trying to see another way to show you how I've got that, but I'm being stopped to not go into that just yet. This came up in the Aries reading, funny enough. So this Leo could have Aries somewhere heavy in their chart, doesn't have to be, or could be connected. We are looking at a karmic group, but it's this Ace of Wands, passion ignited, or inspiration, or looking for inspiration. So if this is somebody that is an entrepreneur in any way, they could be scouting around looking for their next something to invest into, or another business to set up as their for their self. So they may, I don't know, go and get a landscape photograph, landscape painting done, and then just watch how they do it, and so, and learn all of the techniques, all of the bits, and then literally go with the other side of the world and then just set up a carbon copy of the same thing. This person's never going to know that they've got the exact same business mirroring them, like for like. It's across the world, so who's going to be able to marry up the two? There's something like that. Something's feeding another one, and it's to do with inspiration. Randomly, I just picked up a what's the intellectual properties lawyer. So someone could run that business, or a husband, or linked, or someone work for that. Yeah, okay, so what I was being shown there is, say this person is the most charming, most friendly, they're a networker, they're good at people, they're always scouting for the next opportunity, but they want to take that as their own. So they submerge themselves all in and learn every aspect of whatever it is that they can, and then they remodel it. But say if you've gone to, like, say, a small island somewhere, and you discovered something, a craft, or whatever, a way of doing something, then this person would come back, and because there's, like, say, no trademark or no way, it's just they've set up and they're called that, this person would go and absolutely duplicate everything, but then get their lawyer or whatever to lock that down. So then it's like, well, no, I'm the one that's got this, that type of thing. So and I'm sure that goes on more than people even care to think about. So yeah, and that's probably the difference with somebody that's investing in the creative building side, and someone that's just paying to do like a pop-up copy version. Yeah, someone is a network is what I keep seeing. So it's like either somebody owns a call center, it's that type of thing. I'm seeing lots of desks, and people speaking on the phone. So it could be marketing, they could work or own a marketing company. Or maybe that's also an aspect of this person's personality, that they are in, yeah, like if this person was your friend, for example, then them speaking on what you do would be endorsing it and would be like having a whole marketing team doing good for you. So there's definitely connections with being able to put something out there, or speaking, or travel. Well known or well connected is a thing. I don't know if I've said, I'm picking up as the energy's building more, it feels like a female's energy. Clout hungry, say anything, does anything, make shit up, dramatic. Yeah, I suppose as well, this is the danger of the flip side, that if you've got somebody that is influential with the company that they keep, especially if it's someone that's karmic and they've always got their own interests are at the top of the everything they do, which most people are. It's how people with business sense, they don't get anywhere by not being ruthless. But I don't know, I'm a romantic and I still believe in integrity, whereas it's not here. This is like a sneaky sly, pretending to be interested, to widen a reach, let's say, being shown to understand because they're fascinated in it, but not really saying that they're manipulating to find out the core roots and the backstory, so it can be their backstory, you know, all of that side. So maybe they're looking for they don't want any filters put on something, they want the raw genuine side. So if it was like, oh, I've got a network of tarot readers, or I've got a network of life coaches, I'm coming to get therapy or readings done with you so that I can understand the full depth of every aspect of it. But then I'm going to go back, set up my own company, and then teach them from that model. So with a clout hungry, says anything, so that's the manipulation side. But also, once they've gained all the information, maybe even sent people, go to this reader, go to this life coach, or have a session and get a feel for it. So whilst the manipulation's going on, there's a seem like, yeah, this is going really well, and they're telling people all of that side. But as soon as the information has been, everything's ready to go, then there's it switches, and then they pull the plug and then rock the stability, and then that's where they start taking out competition. So we've got the Empress, we've got dust it off. So felt like, oh, it's not that deep, or no, it was this, or well, we've all had to just pick ourselves up. There's a real lack of emotions connected, where with the Empress, yes, it's not that they've got to be emotionally driven. They're not driven by their emotions, but they can switch in and out of all and do the combination of. They're a natural alchemist. Whereas the energy that I'm picking up from this karmic Leo, whoever they are, there is no connection to the feelings. But just to correct that a little bit, because I am picking up an anxiety and a worry. So whether this is something we're moving into a little bit further down, but that did just throw me, because I don't typically know, I don't know if I even know any Leos, but I don't typically see them as warriors. But there's a strong undertone of that. Obviously we all worry at some point, but this is like it's being hidden. So this could be a presenting of this is how it is on the surface, but really it's hollow and it's not like that underneath. Yeah, so as well, maybe there's never been a challenging of credentials, or it's just been taken at face value. Why would it be challenged? But every time I keep seeing this undertone of worry, it's literally, it is like black, like so it's like so much of a worry, or so dark. It's like I can't even bear to think of that. It's just too much of a worry. I have to avoid it, just almost like in fear of worrying is going to bring it forward or make it turn into a reality. So a self-fulfilling prophecy. I'm wondering if this particular Leo female is maybe a cusp. There could be the ends, or so I'm being shown 24 for some reason. So say the 24th of August. I don't know how close to the end that is, but there's definitely Virgo is there with the warriors, or they've got that as well somewhere in their chart. Feels like it could be a cusp, but doesn't have to be. Yeah. So I suppose as well, if they were a cusp of a Leo and a Virgo, that is quite a potent energy to, if they've got that off to a T, which I'm sure that they have. So I get a sense that this is an older person, life experience, probably a mother on some level, used to finances and businesses. Yeah, if that's the case, then they've probably, with the Virgo side, when they want to fly under the radar, that there's that, yeah, nothing to see. Very clever. Why would they ever be challenged? It's like they're not doing anything. Wow. It's going to get so uncomfortable and it's not meaning it in a digging out or a revenge or trying to say, but if this is a front and a fate, and from what I'm just seeing now, that this is like masterclass on how to really turn on the charm and work people over. It's like this is the type of energies that the light beings are going to use as examples, because it is so hidden. How can we push through change when this is embedded and it's always hidden, deeply coded within middle ground? They're not outwardly tearing people down, and they're being shown that they're helping people or so, but it's that intent and what they're doing, the siphoning off. It's that deception that no one would ever be able to notice, challenge or call out. That's why the light beings are coming in and assisting, because now is the time for people to see the reality of what's going on. Too many people are saying, oh, we're working for nothing. Well, that's because you've got people like this that are literally doing the damage in the background and pointing the finger elsewhere. Be like, yeah, it's a nightmare, isn't it? All the tax that you've got to pay and all of the rest of it. Whereas literally they're restricting somebody's presence, their reach, or whatever, that type of thing. So we had it in readings before about, say, content stealing or just stuff like that, that it was going to be stopped. So maybe that is an area that we're moving into now. So they're showing me things that will be brought to light and may well start linking up to these type karmic groups. So obviously I always use tarot as my example, but it's like people were getting messages from God or their spirit guides and whatever. That's all well and good. Whatever is just putting it out, that's fine. But then they've got like 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 other channels. But if you were to watch the like other channels or whatever, it would be, they're shown like a spirit message is coming through in the moment as you're doing the read, or the intuitive connection is coming forward as you're doing the read. That bit, if we're saying no one's questioning. But then if you were to go to, say, another 2 and 3 of the same person's channel, and they are saying the same baseline message and the same sort of things coming through, that's the type of thing that the spirit realm and even myself calling out, shining a light on, because that's not right. How are you a different channel, but yet you're getting the exact same message, the exact same intuitive thing on your same channel at a different time, different cards? And so it's that type slight, covert bit. And as much as people say, oh, good, it's going to be a nightmare, no wonder people tried to blimmin' do away with her. The point of it all being is when someone's called out as this is all fake, then that type of shit can't be allowed, surely. So we've got the Magician. This is what's coming into question, which may well be why we've got the worry, the undertone that's coming, because with this never being challenged and it's all like it's worked out and it's all been good, the dusting it off, if anything was ever come to light or anything like that, it's all sorted. It's like a walk in the park. It's like there's nothing to worry about. It's completely protected and untouchable. So with the Magician, now it is coming into the times where people can't just keep saying things and not being able to back it up, like given, oh, I'm an alien and this and this and this, and then everyone just keeps taking it as face value. It's how far back do you need to go before you can remember someone was able to prove or back up what they said, or it just was in alignment and that's why you didn't need to question, rather than this face value of whatever. And we're not on about people being suspicious of everyone, but it's the covert that is embedded that we're needing to now fine tune our eyesights to detect and spot, to remove. And it's then that life starts getting that little bit easier. Everything else is being all jumbled around, so we may as well tackle this at the same time as things transforming. So this is going to be a little bit more in the spotlight. So that could be something that's coming up for this Leo, that maybe it's not quite shown yet, or not challenged, but can feel that the direction is moving in that route, and just trying to maybe bury the head in the sands is how it feels. Yeah, they could teach courses, this person. Pole dancing, keep getting that, like someone runs a pole dancing competitions or school, or like holding the pole, the arm and the leg out, but this person's older, that's how it feels. So There could be a reflecting back. Dance troupe. It's a large, it's like either a call center, everyone, or a marketing thing, or a teaching how to do something, like weekend courses, or someone runs a retreat and then these are the people that are coming in, something like that. So we've got fake flexing, acts rich, flosses money, acts fancy, and shows off. Which is that? It's the illusion. It's the the sleight of the hand. It's being able to make miracles or magic happen. So if there was a small or a unique or a startup business or something, this person could come along and be like, yeah, I can see your potential, and have the capacity to make them feel that it's growing, but then they can also take it away. So it's, or create the illusion of expansion, but really it's a manipulation. And then once the core essence has been extracted, then it's it pulls away and moves on to the next. This whatever would be having the attention and focus, the essence extracted, would still be too small or too hidden for anyone to notice. So yeah, so maybe this person's got a copycat business, and the one that they've copied or took the extract off for whatever reason, could be like something, could be like, say if they caught a lucky break somehow, that they are going into the limelight and then they're saying their backstory, then people are like, well, I thought that was so-and-so set that up and it was unique idea because it came from that. It's something like that. It would never have been found out, but then just sod's law, chances would have it something slipped through the net. Yeah. Something as well about kind of like predicting. It's like, I predict or I prophesize this is going to happen, and it looks like a magician has created it, but not. Fake flexing. It's a show. It's an illusion. So they may just have a pot of money to like buy products. It looks like it's someone's investing lots into it, but really it's not. Something like that. Products. So you could have like you could sell makeup online, something like that. It would be, say if you designed and made your own makeup, it's getting to know you. Oh, I love this makeup, and then befriending you and finding out how you sourced that. How did you overcome this bit? Can you do this? It's like really feeding everything into you to get that information. Fake flexing. Love triangle, third party, multiple lovers and choices. So that could be to do with the networking side of things. They could even have like a what's it called, the just like a, not online dating, could do, but like, what are they, the matchmaker people. So it's like, oh, I love being a matchmaker, I'll set you up with someone, and then they introduce them. Or it's moving something around. Yeah, so let's see what the worry is. Yeah, drama starter. So maybe this love triangle, there could be something, if they're needing a way to separate or detach from someone or whatever, then this could be their way to go about it. They introduce some kind of drama or whatever, the distraction, getting someone caught up. Yeah, all right, so female Leo. I keep being shown like the Four of Wands, like a holiday going away. So someone could be going away for their birthday, don't have to be, or a celebration. Could be a launch party of something, of a new product or idea. But it's like a cover, like we need to think of another plan just in case that does happen. So it's like not wanting to think or feed into the worry, but knowing that it needs to be spoken about, spoken into existence to get a plan to combat it. Yeah. So maybe they do a bit of magic or something for the fear of speaking something into existence, or to focus on the worry to make it real. They must be into it somehow. Yeah. All right. Oh, everyone's coming out. So we've got temperance. So whatever that idea or that creativity, that if this is the thing is being stolen or whatever, this is the coding. It's the light beings or higher power, whatever it is, knows the true original source of where it comes from. So, but that's not being communicated, it's being held back. So if we're moving into a time where people that keep stealing, like content creators, whatever area they're in, or just anything like that. So say, for example, I'm being shown Etsy. If you're going on there, jewelry or whatever, it's all handmade things. People don't even need to have a store. They can go on and just be taking people's ideas. That's what it looks like to me when I see it. There's so much competition. You would need someone to either funnel all of the clients or direction to your shop, because when people are looking through, it's just overwhelming. Something like that. So with the Empress coming out in reverse, this is the reality, is the abundant persona is just a persona, because when it starts coming down to it, the protection lies with the original source. It's like a baby and their mother being separated in whatever way. There is still that energetic cord and link. We're not going down into like maternal and all of that side of it, but there's that, obviously, that link, that connection that's there. That's the same when you're creating an idea of some kind, it's birthing. That's why you still have that representing it with the Empress, but it's in reverse, because it doesn't matter how much has been built, the way that it's came about, at some point it is going to hit a block, because whoever is making off of the back of it was not the original intended person to make money from that. So yeah, and I get people just don't think, why would they? Because you never see anything coming from it. It's like, well, I've got 20 houses from it, so it done me the world of good. That's all well and good, but at some point what happens is, I know you can't live your life on that, especially those that don't believe in anything psychic, or they don't believe in like karma, you make your own luck, all of that bit. I get that side, but what if if we are now moving into a time where it's going to be demonstrated that those that need to see it, to believe it, that's what's being called in. So we've got Magician, and then we've got the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is the resilience to keep going. Content creators, those who are truly creative, they are abundant with ideas and solutions, and they can take something so far, leave it and carry on with something else. Whereas somebody that's more in a financial position could even help to block something, so someone gives up and leaves it, and then they can pick it up and take it off as their own. There's something like that. It's not a natural progression. It's not organic in the sense of the spiritual essence side. So what's going to come forward is there's going to be a struggle to continue, a struggle to show the real version, or to mask it or hide it. So this person's clearly intuitive, because it's like they can feel it's coming. It's like, oh, you're just worrying. It's like, no, it feels different to that. It's kind of, we've had a good run, and what if it is true that at some point you can have it just taken away? And that's even the reason for me why I would be worried about building things from this type of angle, because that was the one thing I've learned from day dot, the beginning. When you're dealing with this type of thing, you can't, I mean, people do, and it's easy done. It is easy to do, but you've just got to know that at some point it can be taken like that. And you're not wanting that when you're whatever age this person is about to turn. So Page of Pentacles and Love Triangle. We've got Queen of Wands, Queen of Wands, yeah, and Injustice. So that's basically what's going to come out. It's going to show the Queen of Wands and injustice either been done or been done by them, or something's coming out. This person can feel it. So the Queen of Wands, yeah, witchy, magician, white witch, all of that. All of the everything, that's a pure persona, but the injustice is what's the covert bit hanging in the background. They're like stirring some kind of something. It's a yeah, but it's been seen and they know. So maybe that's the other thing as well, that those that are around them don't realize the extent of what they have been doing, because it's just been kept behind closed doors. They've been doing a manipulation, and everything on the surface stays the same. So why would anybody point the finger at this particular person? Because we just saw at the beginning how that there's like nothing likable, friendly, loving. They do all of this to help people. There is nothing that would suggest anything. Probably have a moan like people do about people, or maybe their friends can see a real bitchy, spiteful side. I don't know. That's not what's coming across here, but there's definitely an undertone that is hidden, but it's dangerous. Like we're saying, this Ace of Wands and the clout hungry, they're playing with people's, whether they're seen or not seen, or their livelihood, or whether they're seen as popular or not. It's definitely a sense of control of some kind. So that's what they're probably picking up on. So yeah, and then we've got the Wheel of Fortune that things are going to change. Okay, so let's see what the universe has to say to this karmic Leo. I'm hearing Khalid, Hiscock, Nadine. It's like, oh, Nadine. So I don't know if is that how she's pronouncing her name or how people say it to her. Yeah, and Scott for some reason. All right, so let's have a look. This has come out a couple of times. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. Yeah, maybe that is the mask. Yeah, like addicted to enthusiasm. It's like, yeah, I love it when I see someone really enthusiastic in their passion, their craft, which everyone does. It gives off its own form of energy, but it's that then they become kind of like a predator almost. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. Yeah, maybe people don't ever see this one rattled. I honor how I want to feel. Honor people's feelings. I don't know. Well, we will keep an eye on how this one unfolds. So there you go, collective. That is your reading for today, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.